This is the L2C Media Network, and this is Sports Final, brought to you by the L2C Media Network. Now, with details that makes the headlines in the world of sports go round, here's our buddy Steve. Hey, hey, how you doing, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to another painfully fun edition of Sports Final. It's the only show that, will not make your testicles grow large. Did you see that? Nicki Minaj says that if you took um what was it called? The vaccine, the COVID vaccine, your testes will grow large, which is why her cousin's fiance uh blew the wedding, canceled it. Well, we assure you on this program, our sporty balls are filled and are nicely shaped. They're shaped like footballs. Anyway, with that said, I gotta move to the middle. I am going to try to move to the middle. You know. All right, let's rock and roll and get you with some scores from the Major League Baseball and Minor League Baseball. That's right, it's time for scores. Hey. So here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go to it. Thank you, Mom. We're on live and yes, I go on the air at 11:45, but there was a ball game. Thank thank you. Thank you. Don't need a co-host. All right, let's get to it. Let's go to the scoreboard as we have constantly said. And our means of speaking is slowly just dredging along. So, how do we do this, guys? Okay, oh, no wonder. Excuse me, folks. Gotta do a little, reboot. Little reboot. We gotta stall for a bit and go for a reboot. Why not stall? Oh boy, what a day, what a night, what a boat. Anyway, are we ready? Medulla oblongata? Yes, we are. Let there be. All right, now we can get going. Everything is back to an amazing amount of speed and agility. Let's give you the Major League Baseball scoreboard. And for that, we say to our scoreboards are always presented to you by by our friends over at Caesar Sportsbook. Remember, we are Caesar. I know I'm not Caesar, but hey, what the hell? Let's give you the scores of the games that are still going on, or as we like to call them, in progression. Like for example, can we tilt it that way? Thank you. Ninth inning, the Oakland Athletics lead the Kansas City Royals 12-9. Fifth inning, San Diego Padres lead the San Francisco Giants 5-2. Also in the fifth inning, the defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers lead the Arizona Diamondbacks by a score of 3-2. Let's get you in with some of the finals. And final in 10 innings, the Rockies did not crumble, but they did give the Braves a little shock. That's right, they won 3-2. 10-0 for the Braves. Estevez gets the win for the Rockies. He's 3-4. Miller gets the loss for the Braves. He's 2-6, and Stevenson gets his first save of the season for the Rockies. Ain't that wonderful? Okay, let's keep going with the final scores. I don't believe this. We're drawing near and nearer to the end of this lovely season. Let's keep going. The Florida Marlins, or the Miami Marlins, however you want to call them, they beat the Washington Nationals 8-6, 8-11-2 for the Marls, 6-15-0 for the Nats. Campbell the winner for the Marlins. Campbell the winner for the Marlins. He has a record now of 2-3. Finnegan gets the loss for the Nats. His record is 5-7, and Florio gets his 12th save. Yahoo. The Tigers, they swept another team. Yay, our Detroit Tigers have swept the Milwaukee Brewers 4-1, 4-7-0 for the Tigers, 1-3-1 for the Brews. Manning gets the win for the Tigers. He's 4-6. Woodruff gets the loss. He's 9-9, and Fulmer gets his 9th save. Toronto Blue Jays over the Tampa Bay Rays by a score of 6-3, 6-7-0 for the Blue Jays, 3-6-0 for the Rays. Ray got the win for the Blue Jays. He's 12-5. Got the loss for the Rays. He's 3-5, and Romano gets his 18th save. Beautiful. Final in 10 innings, the Boston Red Sox over the Seattle Mariners by a score of 9-4, 9-9-2 for the Red Sox, 4-6-1 for the Mariners. Ottavino gets the win. He's 7-3. Swanson gets a loss. He's 0-3. Pirates over the Reds, 5-4, 5-10-0 for the Pirates, 4-7-1 for the Reds. Stratton gets the win. He's 6-1. Givens gets the loss. He's 3-3. Phillies over the Cubs, 6-5, 6-11-1 for the Phils, 5-8-0 for the Cubs. Kennedy gets the win for the Phillies. He's 2-1. McGill gets the loss. Gets the loss. He's 1-2. Yankees defeat the long-suffering Warriors by a score of 4-3, 4-7-0 for the Yanks, 3-6-1 for the Warriors. Peralta gets the win. He's 5-3. Wells gets the loss. He's 2-3, and Chapman gets his 27th save. Yay! Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals, that is, defeat the New York Mets by a score of 11-4, 11-16-1 for the Cards, 4-13-1 for the Mets. Strange hairdo. I know. Lester gets a win. He's 6-6. McGill gets a loss. He's 3-5. Indians over the Twins, 12-3, 12-14-1 for the Indians, 3-3-2. For the Twins, Quantrill gets the win. He's 6-3. Jack gets a loss. He's 3-4. Astros over the Rangers, 7-2. 7-12-1 for the Stros, 2-4-0 for the Rangers. Urquidy gets the win. He's 7-3. Arahara gets lost. He's 2-4. Finally, the Los Angeles Angels over the Chicago White Sox by a score of 3-2, 3-8-0 for the Angels, 2-9-0 for the White Sox. Mayers gets the win for the Angels. He's 5-5. Kopech gets a loss. He's 4-3, and Iglesias gets his 32nd save for the Angels, and that is Major League. How about them minor leaguers? Well, we're going to tell you. Let's go to AAA, get you the scoreboard. First off, as usual, there are no games that are continuing. Every one is a final. Well, let's go to it. St. Paul beat Indianapolis 3-2, 3-9-0 for St. Paul, 2-6-0 for Indianapolis. Burrow's the winner. He's 3-5. Anderson the loser. He's 2-4. And Cano gets his second save. Memphis over Louisville, 12-3, 12-10-0 for Memphis, 3-11-0 for Louisville. Waddell gets the win. He's 1-0. O'Brien gets the loss. He's 7-7. Buffalo over Rochester, 20-3. Bing that bell, baby. Yep, 20-3. 23-0 for Buffalo, 3-9-1 for Rochester. Lawrence, the winner, he's 6-2. Fuentes de Luza, he's 0-3. Toledo over Columbus, 8-7. 8-11-1 for Toledo, 7-7-1 for Columbus. Winning pitcher Blackwood at 4-0. Losing pitcher Herget at 7-4. And De Jesus gets his fourth save. Huzzah. Durham over Charlotte by a score of 2-1, 2-9-0 for Durham. 1-6-1 for Charlotte. Romero, the winner, he's 5-2. Kubal, the loser, he's 2-2. And Fleming gets his first save of the season. Jacksonville over Norfolk, 7-3, 7-9-0 for the Ville, 3-10-0 for Norfolk. Guillerme gets the win. He's 4-1 for Jacksonville. Eichelman gets the loss. He's 0-4. Iowa over Omaha, 6-5, 6-10-3 for Iowa, 5-8-1 for Omaha. Hey, I bet he got 4-6. He got the win. Martinez gets the loss. He's 4-7, and Little gets the second save of the season. Scranton Wilkes-Barre over Lehigh Valley was suspended in the bottom of the second inning with Lehigh Valley in the lead, 1-0. Obviously, the weather there, the issue, and thus the game was suspended. It will be done tomorrow, I do believe. Worcester and Syracuse called because of rain. Nashville and Gwinnett called because of rain. And Buffalo and Rochester got canceled. No rescheduling of that game. Okay, we go from Triple Alf to Double Alf. So here we go, kiddies. Arkansas over Wichita by a score of 10-5. 10-10-0 for Arkansas, 5-11-2 for Wichita. Colbert, the winner, 4-0. Gross, the loser, 0-2. This was a completion of the game that was suspended on September 14th, which was yesterday. Erie over Richmond by a score of 5-3, 5-6-1 for Erie, 3-6-1 for Richmond. Hill, the winner for Erie, he's 3-1. Frisbee takes the loss for Richmond, he's 5-4. And Kosho gets his seventh save of the season. Amarillo over Frisco. Amarillo over Frisco in the first game. Amarillo, by the way, swept it. First game, 3-0, 3-3-1 for Amarillo, 0-8-0 for Frisco. Hernandez gets the win for Amarillo. He's 2-2. Bremer, the loss, he's 5-4. And Brill, his fourth save of the season. Amarillo in the second game defeated Frisco 10-9, 10-14-0 for Amarillo, 9-11-2 for Frisco. Bowie over Altoona in 10 innings, 5-4, 5-11-1 for Bowie, 4-10-3 for Altoona. Winning pitcher. Did we mention the winning pitcher? Yes. Winning pitcher, Custodio, got 1-10. His record is 1-0. Melendez gets the loss. His record is 3-3. Somerset over Akron, 6-5, 6-6-1 for Somerset, 5-10-1 for Akron. Brito gets the win. He's 3-3. Cantillo gets the loss. He's 0-2. And Russ gets his fourth save. Hartford over Portland, 14-7, 14-18-2 for Hartford, 7-10-4 for Portland. Fun time, isn't it? Yep. Let's see. Kaufman, the winner, he's 2-11. Barnes, the loser, he's 0-1. Chattanooga over Mississippi, 6-5. 6-7-0 for Chattanooga, 5-6-1 for Mississippi. Pinto gets the win for Chattanooga. He's 2-1. Bacon gets the loss for Mississippi. He's 3-1. And Duarte gets his fifth save. Tulsa over Midland, 6-4, 6-12-0 for Tulsa, 4-7-0 for Midland. Plunkett gets the win. He's 2-1. Briggs gets the loss. He's 3-2. And Hagerman gets the sixth save. Rocket City over Pensacola by a score of 4-zip, 4-8-0 for Rocket City, 1-2 for Pensacola. I am still not centered correctly. Why is that? I am not centered correctly. Come on, I gotta get centered. There we go. Okay, and I'm centered. I'm right over here. Okay, Wichita over Arkansas, 6-4. Oh, by the way, Molina for Rocket City gets the win. He's 6-1. Meyer gets a loss. He's 6-3. 4-8-0 for Rocket City. 0-1-2 for Pensacola. Wichita over Arkansas, 6-4. 6-10-0 for Wichita. 4-5-1 for Arkansas. Sisk gets the win. He's 3-1. Streiffelder gets the loss. He is. Gotta find it again. Ain't this fun? Yes, it is. Streiffelder, give me a wish. Where are you, Streiffelder? You gotta be somewhere around here. Nope, that wasn't it. Yeah. Streiffelder gets a loss. He's 3-5. Gore gets what he wished for. And that's a 6th save of the season. Corpus Christi over San Antonio, 4-0. 4-8-1 for Corpus Christi, 0-4-0 for San Antonio. Lawson with the win, he's 2-5. Visa with the loss, he's 1-3. Northwest Arkansas over Springfield, 5-3, 5-10-1 for Northwest Arkansas, 3-10-1 for Springfield. Watson gets the win, he's 4-3. Robles gets the loss, he's 3-10, and Dye gets his 8th save. Birmingham and Montgomery was postponed due to rain. They'll make it up on the 17th. New Hampshire and Harrisburg was canceled due to rain. They don't know when they're going to make that up. And Binghamton and Reading were canceled due to inclement weather. Tennessee and Biloxi canceled due to rain. And that is AA for you. Let's go now to the 2 new ones. And did something wrong, didn't we? Yes, we did. Should not have done it that way. Okay, everybody comfy? Everybody good? Fantastic. Well, it's probably over on that side. Okay. Let's keep going here. I'll just hold it like this. Hillsborough over in the bottom of the 7th, Hillsborough leads Vancouver 3-1. Top of the 5th, Spokane over Everett 4-1. Also in the top of the 6th, it is Eugene over Tri-City 3-0. Final scores: Asheville over Winston-Salem 10-1, 10-12-1 for Asheville, 1-9-0 for Winston-Salem. Lake County over Beloit 8-6, 8-10-2. Oh, forgot the winner and losers. Okay. Robania gets the win. He's 3-2. Roper is 1-9 with the loss. Lake County over Beloit 8-6, 8-10-2 for Lake County, 6-10-2 for Beloit. Kelly the winner. He's 5-5. Villalobos, the loser, he's 1-3, and Gallagher has his 3rd save. West Michigan over Lansing by a score of 7-2, 7-8-0 for West Michigan, 2-7-1 for Lansing. O'Laughlin gets the win, he's 2-1. Burlingmar gets a loss, he's 4-10. In the first game of the Twin Bill, Lansing over West Michigan, 6-2, so they split it. 6-7-0 for Lansing, 2-6-1 for West Michigan. Whittlesey gets a win. He's 5-2. Pettit gets a loss. He's 0-1. And Hale gets his 11th save. Jersey Shore over Brooklyn, 4-3, 4-8-0 for Jersey Shore, 3-8-1 for Brooklyn. Vargas gets the win. He's 3-4. Valera gets a loss. He's 3-8. And Potter gets his 3rd save. Hudson Valley over Greensboro, 6-5, 6-7-1 for Hudson Valley, 5-9-1 for Greensboro. Barkley with the win, he's 1-2. Priestler gets a loss, he's 7-4, and Kraft gets his 10th save. Greenville over Aberdeen, 4-0, 4-6-1 for Greenville, 0-3-0 for Aberdeen. Wisconsin, the winner for the one game that we just mentioned. Spacky gets a win, he's 4-2. Loprich gets a loss. He's 1-5. Wisconsin over Great Lakes 4-2. 4-5-0 for Wisconsin. 2-7-0 for Great Lakes. Sierra gets the win. He's 2-3. Lockhart gets a loss. He's 2-1. Walters gets his second save. Dayton over Fort Wayne 9-2. 9-11-2 for Dayton. 2-4-0 for Fort Wayne. Stockton with the win. He is 3-3. Mosser gets a loss. He's 4-8. Quad Cities over South Bend, 12-4, 12-11-3 for the Quad, 4-7-2 for South Bend. Marquez gets the win. I might as well just stay like this. Marquez gets the win. He's 1-0. Bing gets a loss. He's 5-9. Peoria over Cedar Rapids, 2-1. 2-4-1 for Peoria. 1-4-1 for Cedar Rapids. Schlesinger gets the win. He's 5-5. Varling gets a loss. He's 6-2. And Solano gets his first save. Yeah. Hickory and Rome postponed until the 16th. That's when it will be made up. But Wilmington and Bowling Green have been canceled due to rain. Don't know if that's going to be made up or just left for future enjoyment. Right now we're going to low A, and we got a couple of games, one of which is about to end. Rancho Cucamonga over Visalia, 5-4, 5-10-3 for Rancho Cucamonga, 4-2-1 for Visalia. We'll give you the winning pitchers as soon as it goes vinyl. Top of the eighth goes vinyl or final. Lake Elsinore whipping the Inland Empire, 11-3. In the top of the seventh, by the way, Inland Empire, Lake Elsinore, top of the eighth, 11-3, Lake Elsinore. Top of the seventh, Fresno over San Jose, 5-4. Bottom of the sixth, it is Stockton over Modesto, 4-2. St. Lucie over Jupiter, 8-3, 8-11-2 for St. Lucie, and 7-12-1 for Jupiter. Santos gets the win. He's 6-6. Mokima gets a loss. Mokima gets a loss. He's 2-7, and Hartwig gets the second save. Fort Myer over Tampa, 5-2, 5-5-1 for Fort Myer, 2-7-2 for Tampa. Stankiewicz gets the win. He's 1-0. Corella gets a loss. He's 0-2, and Swain gets his fourth save. Tampa Fort Myers postponed, will be made up tomorrow, the 16th. Clearwater and Dunedin, first game that they split the twin bill. First game, Dunedin beat Clearwater 3-0, 3-4-0 for Dunedin, 0-0-1 for Clearwater, which means Dunedin got a no-hitter out of it. Yay. Second game, Clearwater beat Dunedin 6-3, 6-8-0 for Clearwater, 3-4-0 for Dunedin. Daytona beat Palm Beach by a score 7-2, 7-9-0 for Daytona, 2-3-1 for Palm Beach. Garby gets a win. He's 1-1. Beller gets a loss. He's 0-7. Bradenton over Lakeland, 6-1, 6-8-1 for Bradenton, 1-5-1 for Lakeland. Florencio get the win. He's 6-4. Walker the loss. He's 4-1. Carolina over Fayetteville, 9-2, 9-9-1 for Carolina, 2-4-0 for Fayetteville. Montero gets the win. He's 1-0. Brown gets a loss. He's 0-3. Charleston over Down East, 8-2, 8-8-0 for Charleston, 2-5-2 for Down East. Johnson gets a win. He's 6-6. Stefan gets a loss. He's 0-1. Augusta over Myrtle Beach, 4-0. 4-7-0. Hi there. 4-7-0 for Augusta. 0-4-3 for Myrtle Beach. Hoffman the winner. 2-2 is his order. And Schaefer the loser. He's 2-5. Delmarva over Salem. 4-3. 4-8-0 for Delmarva. 3-8-1 for Salem. Ramirez the winner. He's 3-1. Santana the loser. He's 2-2. Lynchburg over Fredericksburg, 7-3, 7-8-1 for Lynchburg, 3-8-3 for Fredericksburg. Wisely the winner, he's 3-2. Collins the loser, he's 0-2. Kannapolis and Columbia have been canceled due to rain, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the minor leagues roll and roll and roll. Okay, let us go now to the injury reports. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go get an update on all the things going wrong. New York Giants at Washington for the Giants. Guard Shane Lemieux, the knee, he's out. Tight end Evan Ingram, calf, he's out. Linebacker Cam Brown, hamstring, he's out. Running back Shaquan Barkley is questionable. For Washington, quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick, the hip, he's on injured reserve. San Francisco at Philadelphia. Defensive lineman Eric Hempstead, hip and abductor, was among 49ers not practicing on Wednesday. Coach Kyle Shanahan said the team is being cautious with him and expects Armstead to suit up against the Eagles. Defensive tackle Javion Kinlaw, knee. Cornerback Emmanuel Mosley, knee. And linebacker Dre Greenlaw were also held out of practice. By the way, Greenlaw's problem was a groin. Meanwhile, defensive end D Ford, ankle. Linebacker Marcel Harris, oblique, were limited. Philadelphia, a number of notable players listed on its initial injury report, including Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, Darius Slay, and Miles Sanders. However, the team signaled that it was simply a rest day for those stars. Receiver J.J. Arcega-Whiteside did not practice due to an ankle injury. And safety Rodney McLeod was limited. Defensive end Ryan Kerrigan didn't practice due to personal matters. New England at the New York Jets. Offensive tackle Trent Brown is dealing with a calf issue. Linebacker Kyle Van Noy was out due to an interesting designation. Throat. Offensive tackle Yadni Kajus, hamstring. Linebacker Rodney Perkins' shoulder were limited participants. New York saw receiver Keelan Cole, knee, practice limited basis to begin the week. Linebacker Jamian Sherwood, ankle, was a lone non-participant. Receiver Jameson Crowder, reserve COVID-19, also had one more day to clear protocol. Cincinnati Bengals, Chicago Bears. Cincinnati, quarterback Joe Burrow, safety Brandon with a knee problem, safety Brandon Wilson with a thumb, and corner Trey Waynes also would not have practice. Good news for Chicago, both offensive tackle Jason Peters with a quad, nose tackle Eddie Goldman, knee and ankle, practice Wednesday limited. Robert Quinn back was also limited. Fellow linebacker Khalil Mack was not listed on the report. He's not dealing with any notable injuries after being questionable for week 1 with a groin injury before ultimately playing. So there you go. And Houston Texans, Cleveland Browns. Anthony Miller didn't play in the opener, not listed on the initial week 2 injury report. Head coach David Coley said Miller could have played against Jacksonville if necessary, but Danny Amendola, 5 catches and a touchdown, was able to provide an outlet for Tyrod Taylor. Safety Lonnie Johnson, the thigh, was limited on Wednesday. Meanwhile, tight end Farrell Brown, corner Desmond King, both have knees. Linebacker Kevin Louis, thigh, and receiver Andre Roberts, knee, did not practice. Deshaun Watson was also a non-participant, but that's not injury related. Cleveland, head coach Kevin Stefanski has already ruled Odell Beckham with a knee problem out for Sunday's matchup. He was limited in practice, but the team still appears to be easing him back after tearing his ACL last year. Jack Conklin, a knee problem. Jedrick Wills, ankle, and J.C. Treader, knee, headlined those absent from practice. Greg Newsome, the second, bicep. Anthony Schwartz, knee, and Mac Wilson, quad, were also limited. Denver at Jacksonville. Guard Graham Glasgow didn't practice due to irregular heartbeat. Netien Multi will slot in right guard. Outside linebacker Bradley Chubb has an ankle problem. Defensive lineman Shelby Harris with a wrist problem, and Shamar Stevens practice on a limited basis. Jaguars limited defense ends. Jordan Smith with a knee. Lerntree McCray hamstring in practice, along with corner Tyson Campbell calf. Corner Trey Herndon knee did not participate. Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins. The only player who did not participate Wednesday for the Bills due to injury was wide receiver Gabriel Davis, nursing an ankle. Defense tackle Star Lotule with a calf, wide receiver Isaiah McKenzie with a shoulder, and linebacker Mac Milano ankle were all limited participants. Miami full attendance at practice with tight end Adam Shaheen a knee problem, linebacker Andrew Van Ginkel a back problem, and receiver Preston Williams a foot problem. The lone players limited. New Orleans at Carolina. New Orleans, a number of players listed as non-participants. Linebacker Quan Alexander with an elbow. Defensive end Marcus Davenport with a shoulder. Defensive end Tenol Passajan, calf. Corner Marshawn Lattimore, hand. Center Eric McCoy, calf. Quarterback Trevor Seaman, illness. Linebacker Pete Warner, hamstring. Defensive back PJ Williams, back. All of their statuses will be worth monitoring as the week progresses. And it is Wednesday. We will ask as you know, Thursday night began. Oh, we got to do that afterwards. Okay, everyone was present for Carolina, but defensive lineman Daquan Jones was limited with a groin injury. Panthers also had a couple of offensive guards who were limited in John Miller illness and Pat Effin hip. LA Rams Aaron Donald received a rest day. Did not participate in practice. He took part, however, in individual drills. Fellow defensive lineman Ashawn Robinson with a knee was the line ram who didn't practice. Eric Fisher with an Achilles tear was limited as well. Defensive ends Al Quadin Mohammed ankle, Quiddy Pay hamstring, and groin. Joined Fisher as limited participants. Meanwhile, linebacker Darius Leonard, ankle, guard Quentin Nelson, foot and back, cornerback Xavier Rhodes, calf, tackle Braden Smith, foot, did not practice. Raiders and Steelers. For the Raiders, Richie Incognito, non-participant due to calf injury. Running back Josh Jacob, toe and ankle. Linebacker Nick Kwiatkowski, concussion. Quarterback Marcus Mariota, quad. Defensive end Carl Nassib, pectoral and toe. And safety Roderick Teamer, ankle. Would not have practiced earlier. Defensive end Yannick Ngakoue was limited due to hamstring injury he suffered Monday night. Steelers sack quarterback Ben Roethlisberger out. And wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, but those were the coach's decisions. Linebacker Robert Spillane, shin problem, and defensive tackle Carlos Davis, knee problem, were very limited. Minnesota Vikings, Arizona Cardinals. For Minnesota, Anthony Barr, knee, began to practice a little bit this week. Corner, Harrison Hand with a hamstring, no practice. Tackle, Christian Darrisaw, groin. And linebacker Nick Vigil, ankle, were limited. Kevin Beecham, the starting right tackle, didn't practice Wednesday after leaving Arizona's opening win over the Titans due to a rib injury. Head coach Cliff Kingsbury noted that he isn't sure Beecham will be able to play on Sunday. However, Devon Kennard with a hamstring and safety Charles Washington with a thigh problem were the only other two Cardinals not practicing due to injury. Atlanta at Tampa Bay, no injuries on the Atlanta side, but as for Buccaneers, linebacker Jason Pierre-Paul was limited due to a hand injury. Safety Jordan Whitehead, hamstring. Linebacker Shaquille Barrett with a back problem, and receiver Antonio Brown with a knee were all full participants. Tennessee Titans, Seattle Seahawks. Titans, notable names include pass rusher Bud Dupree, He was the only DNP due to a knee injury. Star wide receivers A.J. Brown with a knee. Tight end Anthony Fursker with a knee. Pass rusher Harold Landry with a groin, and linebacker David Long with a hamstring were limited in participants. Or were limited participants. There we go. Seattle gave rest days to Chris Carson and Dwayne Brown, who were limited on Wednesday. Guard Gabe Jackson was given a rest day, didn't practice at all, however. Running back Rashid Penny was a notable who did not take part in practice to begin the week. DeMarcus Lawrence left practice with a broken foot. Safety Donovan Wilson with a groin. The only other Cowboy player who missed practice due to injury, of course. Dallas also won't have receiver Michael Gallup placed on injured reserve for the game. On the other side, running back Austin Eckler did not appear on the Chargers' first injury report of the week. Darren James Jr. with a toe, Justin Jones calf, Chris Harris shoulder, Kyler Fackrell knee, Brian Bulaga groin and a back injury, Nasser Adderley a groin, all did not practice. Trey Marshall did not find that humorous. Okay. I think we did this. DeMarcus Lawrence, Donovan Wilson groin, Michael Gallup placed on injured reserve. For the Chargers, running back Austin Eckler, Derwin James Jr. with a toe problem, Justin Jones with a calf, Chris Harris Jr. with a shoulder, Kyle Fackrell, he has a knee problem. Brian Bulaga gets a groin in a back envelope. Nasser Adderley with a groin, and Trey Marshall with an ankle was limited. Safe in Kansas City and Baltimore, safety Tyrann Mathieu, along with Frank Clark with a hamstring, and Tyreek Hill was listed with a toe injury. Marquise Brown with an ankle. On the other side of darkness, that being the Baltimore Ravens, Marquise Brown with an ankle, Ronnie Stanley with an ankle, Chris Westry with a knee, and Derek Wolfe, black and hip. All did not practice on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Marlon Hemingway and Steve Bell, that we will be. We did that. Lions Green Bay, that should come the nearest hoo-ha. Okay, boys, let's back to our informative moments. In the in college basketball, let's give you long and short of it. Kentucky moved into the number one spot in the recruiting rankings for the 2022 cycle on Wednesday night as five-star prospect Chris Livingston picked the Wildcats in a commitment ceremony over the Raindrops. Picked up Wednesday night as five-star prospect Chris Livingston picked Wildcats, and I've already said that part. Livingston's third Cats commitment in the 2022 class and the third five-star talent to join the program in a class shaping up to be among the best since John Calipari took the reins in Lexington. Okay, and we don't need the replace, but thank you anyway. All right, and we've already done the injury report, so we're done with your little lunatic of a news show here. Oh boy, we are almost done. Anyways, let's go to the scores. And we first hit up to the Champions League where Club Brugge and Paris Saint-Germain tied at 1 in Group A. Manchester City 3 up on Leipzig 6-3. Group B, Atletico Madrid and FC Porto tied at 0. Liverpool over AC Milan 3-0. In Group C, it was Borussia Dortmund over Besiktas. There we go. Liverpool over AC Milan 3-2 in groups also in Group B. In Group C, Besiktas loser to Borussia Dortmund 2-1. Sporting Lisbon, Iowa. There we go. Anyway, Borussia Dortmund a 2-1 win over Besiktas. Ajax cleansed up Sporting Lisbon 5-1. Sheriff Tiraspol won over Shakhtar Donetsk 2-0. Real Madrid over Inter Milan 1-0. In the Europa League, it was Liga Warsaw over Spartak Moscow. And in Major League Soccer, it was Atlanta United 4, FC Cincinnati 0, DC United 3, Chicago Fire 0, and CF Montreal over Orlando City, South Carolina 3-2. There we go. All right. We are done with the football. That means we have, but hey, Darius, how you doing, dude? Great to see you, buddy. All right. Let's tool back to the baseball area. So, if one is ready. All right. Oh boy. All right, let's go to Major League Baseball. American League East, Tampa Bay still on top, 90-56, 8 up on Toronto, 82-64, as well as the Yankees, 82-64, and 8 up on Boston, who is 83-65, and Baltimore, who's been eliminated, is really eliminated. 49, 46 and 99, 43 and a half out of any type of confection. All right, in the Central Division, Chicago White Sox up at power, 83-62, 11 and a half over Cincinnati at 71-73, 13 and a half over Detroit, 70-76. By the way, Cleveland 11 and a half, Detroit 13 and a half, Kansas City throw 58. And boy. Okay. 16 and a half over Kansas City at 66-78. And they lost again. That's right. 20 games out of the cellar at 64-83, and I think Minnesota actually likes the cellar. You never know. Houston at 85-60, still the top dog. 7.5 from Oakland at 77-67, and get a bed. Okay. Houston up and about at 85 and 60, 7.5 up on Oakland at 77 and 67, 7.5 on Seattle at 78 and 68. LA Angels 14 up, or actually Houston is 14 up on the LA Angels at 71-74. Texas has officially been eliminated. 31 games out, 54-91. National League, we still got Atlanta, but now the track is getting smaller. Atlanta at 76-68, 3.5 out of first, or 3.5 up on Philadelphia at 73 and 72. 5.5 up on the Mets at 72 and 75. 15 up on Miami and Washington. All right, let's go to in Washington. 17 out of the top spot at 60 and 86. In Milwaukee, with 89-57 their record, they are on the top of the doghouse. 12.5 up on St. Louis at 76 and 69. They are 14 up on Cincinnati at 75 and 71. Ding. 23 and 0. No, 23 up on the WGN. No, I'm sorry. I'm screwing up. I'm getting a little tired, so. Okay, Milwaukee on top at 89-57, 12.5 up on St. Louis with 76 and 69. 14 up on Cincinnati at 75 and 71. 23 up on the Cubs at 66 and 80. And 34.5 up on Pittsburgh, which is now eliminated at 54 and 91. San Francisco has clinched the playoff berth at 95 and 50. Congratulations, the World Series champs, defending title holders. The LA Dodgers have clinched a wild card. They're 2.5 up on the Los Angeles has 93 and 53. They're 2 up on San Francisco. San Diego 20.5 up at 74 and 70. Colorado 27.5 up at 68 and 74. And in 85, we got okay, here we go. Excuse me. San Francisco, of course, they clinched playoff berth. The Dodgers clinched a wild card. San Diego, 74 and 70. They're 20.5 out. Colorado, 68-78. They're 27.5 out. And Arizona is eliminated, 47 and 98, 48 out. And as we look towards the heavens, we see that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's see, Arizona with 48, Baltimore with 43. So, Arizona, congratulations. You are still the worst team in baseball. And there you go. And here we go. Let's go to the center. Minnesota has been eliminated. We'll get to their final berths in a moment. White Sox in the Central Division, top dog, 83 and 62, 11.5 up on Cleveland at 71 73. I think I read that. Yes, I did. Okay, thank you. National League, Atlanta up 3.5 on Philadelphia at 73 72. Atlanta 76 and 68. Mets 5.5 up at 72 and 75. Miami 15 up at 62 and 84. Washington 17 up, 60 and 86. Milwaukee still the top dog at 87 and 55. 12.5 up on St. Louis at 76 and 69. Bing. 14 up on Cincinnati at 75 and 71. 23 up on the Chicago Cubs at 66 and 80. And 23 up. 34 up. Pittsburgh. I think we did this. Yeah, we did. We did all this. So we're all done with baseball right now. Itch. There we go. There. Sorry, I scratched. There we go. Okay, that's the baseball story. Let's go to some headlines and then the rest of the day in sports, and then we'll get the heck out of Dodge for tonight. Okay, I think we did the headlines. Yes, we did. Headlines are done. The only media headline we have for you tonight is Lisa Byington used to work at WLNS TV here in Lansing and is now doing wonders at the Big Ten Network, Fox Sports. Did a great job doing the Tokyo Olympics from Connecticut, the NBC Sports Studios. We say congratulations. Excuse. Pardonnez-moi. Okay. Let's get have we done the let me please let me know if we've yeah, we did. Okay. So sorry. We did that. Yes, we did. Okay, so we're down to our last segment. Huzzah. It's our international one. Yes, we're down to our final segment tonight. Nick Rekieta Law, the humble lawyer from Minnesota. He's doing a good show tonight on the Rekieta Law channel here on YouTube. Hoping after this, you guys can invade their turf and let's. Okay, are we in everything here? No, we need 15th, guys. 15th. Thank you. Okay, let's get to hockey in the Finnish league. It was a SOT over Kalpa 5-4. Helsinki loser to Lukko at 3-2. Pelicans over Jukrit at 6-2. Turku and JYP 2-1. And Hämeenlinna over Karpat 2-1. Japanese baseball, here are your final scores. The Akut Swallows over the Hanshin Tigers 1-0. Ogawa gets the win for the Swallows. He's 8-4. Ito gets a loss for the Tigers. He's 7-7. Hiroshima Carp over the Chunichi Dragons 5-3. Moriura gets the win. He's 3-3. Fuku gets a loss. He's 2-2. Nippon Ham Fighters and Seibu Lions, they played to a 3-3 tie. The Omuri Giants beat the Oklahoma Bay Stars 7-6. De La Rosa gets the win. He's 1-0. Mishima gets a loss. He's 1-5. Chiba Bloody Marines over the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks 5-4. Harmon gets the win for the Marines. He's 1-0. Kaino gets a loss for the Hawks. He's 0-2. Rakuten Golden Eagles over the York Buffalo 7-0. Takanaka gets the win. He's 7-4. Yamazaki gets a loss. He's 0-2. In the seventh inning now, updating you on a couple of baseball scores. San Diego Padres lead the Giants now 5-3. And the Dodgers lead Arizona also 5-3. The South Korea baseball organization, SSG Landers over the Hanwha Eagles 9-6. LG Twins over Samsung Lions 5-2. NC Dinos over the Kiwoom Heroes 13-2. Kia Tigers over the Lodi Giants 5-3. Doosan Bears over the KT Wiz Swung 6-2. And in the first game, Lonnie Giants over the Kia Tigers 6-2. There you go. We are done. We are done officially for the night. We want to thank you all very much for tuning in. We'll try to get our centering problems solved before our next show. Want to thank you, everybody, for tuning in, being with us. Don't forget, subscribe, hit that bell to get more info on this broadcast. We will see you tomorrow night at 11:35 Eastern. We will make sure of that time. Hopefully all the games will be over by then. If not, well, we'll be on anyways at 11:35, so we'll catch you then. Till we meet, till we meet again, we will talk to you guys tomorrow night. I'll try to pop in on other streams to say hi to everyone. Thanks for a great night. Thanks for a great show. We're out of here. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We will talk to you tomorrow night. Thank you. Have a great evening, a great morning. Go to sleep. Enjoy the new day tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.